Hi, I'm Karen Roth, and I live at Fieldcrest, and I do quite a bit of volunteering. I work in the Fieldcrest store, and I do several different duties, and I also am a cashier one day a week, and that's nice because you get to meet the residents and chat with them. And then I do the mail a few times a week at Fieldcrest, and then I also do some projects for the Creative Arts Room that they sell in the gift shop. Then I transport wheelchairs to different programs and stuff, and they really enjoy that. And then in the summer we walk them outside, and that gives me pleasure too. So I really enjoy volunteering.
I'm Bill Hanam, and my volunteer job is delivering packages at Fieldcrest. I've been doing that for quite a few years. I've lost track how many years, and I like it. My other job, if you want to call it a job, is a volunteering doing substitute wheelchair over at the courtyards.
I am Ruth Hanam. I volunteer in the craft room where we make jewelry for either the gift shop or we make jewelry for ourselves. If we make it for ourselves, we just pay like a modest amount for the supplies that we use that are in the jewelry room. But the main thing is to make the jewelry for the gift shop to sell, which benefits the residents of Brethren Village. We have a good time making the jewelry. We meet different people. Our classes probably range in size from maybe 4 to 9 people. So if you'd like to come and make jewelry, feel free to do so. You don't have to be an experienced jewelry maker. When I started out, I did not know anything, and I learned from Rose, how to make the jewelry. It's a good volunteer opportunity, and sometimes I think maybe I get more out of the volunteering than the people that buy the jewelry get out of the jewelry. But it's fun to do, and it's a nice group of people to get together with, and we help Brethren Village.
My name is Sharon Weber. I live in Townhouse, and I am happy and proud to be a part of the thrift store. It is such a caring and loving area to work in, and all the co-workers seem to blend together so well. There are so many people that are helped through the village by having our store. They come in and they don't know what they're looking for, but you know what? They always find something, even more than one thing. I think we're blessed here at Brethren Village to be able to love and share with each other, and I hope and pray that it continues for a long, long time. Blessings to all.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Dan, and I'm your neighbor here at Brethren Village. I'm also a volunteer here, and it's very rewarding. My job is sorting mail in the mailroom with April, the wonderful lady in charge of the mailroom. Why am I volunteering in the mailroom at Brethren Village? Well, the village asked me for help, and they said they needed me. When somebody asks you for help, that's the time to respond, don't you think? When the volunteer department said there's a spot available, and I don't need much training, I thought this is for me. The mailroom is really close to my residence, and I can walk to work or drive only a few blocks to work. What a good deal. My mailroom job does not require much of my time either, and I share the job with other volunteers. That's a good deal too. Finally, my family thought that I would retire to Brethren Village and become a grumpy old man. Not me. I want to get out and do some good and meet some of my wonderful neighbors as volunteers. I wish you would get on the phone sometime and call Joanna at the volunteer desk, and she will explain the deals available to you. Thank you.
Lois Nader here. I'm a resident, and I volunteer in the Creative Arts Room, the sewing section. And there are basically 3 reasons why I like to volunteer. One of them is it gets me out of the house. I get tired of talking to myself, and when I get out of the house, I talk to people, I learn their history, and it's just fun. And the second reason I like to volunteer is because I can help people. I make things and which we sell, at the bazaar and in the gift shop. And when I see people learning how to make things and the pleasure they get, it makes me feel good because I'm giving them a job and we all have fun. We talk and carry on. And the third reason I like to volunteer is if you keep a record of your volunteer hours and hand them in every month, you get to help BV make more points toward their nonprofit. So it's a win-win. That's why I like to volunteer.
Good morning. My name is Terry Bohannon. I'm one of the volunteers here, a transporter. I've been volunteering for almost 4 years now, most of the time in the beauty shop up in Terrace Crossing. Also help out down here in Village Manor. So it's a great opportunity. I have a lot of fun doing it. It just gives you a chance to meet other people and help them out. Working with Bunny in the beauty shop is actually a pleasure. We get along so well and have a good time together. So it helps make the day go by a lot faster. Also, since I've been here, I have done other volunteer duties as well. But most of the time it is in the beauty shop every Tuesday afternoon. Again, it's something that most of us can do, and maybe a lot more are able to do many volunteer jobs if the position's open, and I'm sure they're always looking for people. So again, thank you, and it's been a pleasure to do what I'm doing, and hopefully it makes a difference in other people's lives.
So, hello, I'm Becky Heineke, and I have to explain something. You're seeing in front of me here a tree, and you're seeing that tree because I happen to wear green today, and I love trees. So, there we go. All right, so I volunteer here at Brethren Village in a couple of places. One place is the gift shop. I do cashiering there. And I started that before I came to Brethren Village. A friend here told me that it would be a good way to get to know the community, the people who live here, and also the team members who work here. So I found that to be an excellent suggestion because it helped me make the decision that Brethren Village would be my first choice. The second place I volunteer is the thrift shop. And at the thrift shop, I work in the basement, helping with sorting and prepping the materials that go up to the sales floor. And then I also help take care of the materials. We receive a lot. And then I do a third thing on an as-needed basis. I deliver meals from the bistro as a substitute meal delivery person when another person can't come that particular day. I volunteer because I think it's important to support the community that I live in. So I love the idea of paying back and also paying forward, perhaps. Another reason is it's a wonderful way to meet people, both the residents who live here and the team members who work here. So that's kind of the joy part of why I volunteer. And then I have another kind of personal reason that I volunteer. And maybe I didn't think about this, but maybe the reason I wore green today is I have green blood. And that's due to my parents. They encouraged me as a child to get involved in Girl Scouting. And as part of being a Girl Scout, you learn to give service in the community. And so from the age of 6, I have been volunteering, first as a child and then throughout my entire adult life. So it's just part of my life, and it's a part I don't want to give up yet.
Okay, I'm Irma S. Miller. I'm a resident here, and I've been serving people all my life. That is one of my gifts of the Spirit God gave me. So I'm still serving by sewing in the craft room and sew in my apartment by appointment. I enjoy sewing, which I started doing in the age of 9. Did a lot of housekeeping too all my life. There again, I was serving others. I enjoy being around people, and God gave me my gift of sewing, which I enjoy.
Linda Ebersole.
And David Ebersole.
We deliver meals, mail, and packages to Village Manor and what's the other building called?
Fairview Meadows.
Meadows Apartments. We each have our own activities, but this is something we can do together, and we really enjoy it. David brings in the packages and the mail, and I put the meals out, and people really appreciate it, from the kitchen people who prepare it to the people who sort the mail and to the residents who receive the mail, packages, and meals.
Sometimes when we deliver packages, the people are very surprised because it's not something that they ordered. They wonder who it's from and what it is. And then other times, if it's something that they ordered, they're very happy to see that it's finally arrived.
We really enjoy doing it because I think it really gives us joy. It's something we can do, and the residents really appreciate that we do it. So it's really fun and rewarding to be a volunteer at Brethren Village.
Good morning. My name is Joan Terwilliger. I work at the gift shop in the wood shop, where I like volunteering because I enjoy talking to people, and it always feels to make me happy. I hope when I'm talking to people and we walk away from each other, we both walk away feeling a little better than we did when we started. As for our job at the wood shop, I work with 4 other women, and the 5 of us seem to be able to handle Monday through Friday very well. We work one day, 9 to 12. Our job consists of answering the phone. If someone brings in something to be repaired, say a lamp for instance, we take a form, we put their name, their telephone number, and most important, the date when it comes in, so we can keep track that it's done within a reasonable time. The men also do make furniture. They make cabinets and shelves and assorted things. That does take a little time. Also, a form needs to be filled out for that. And we also do make sure we have enough stock in. If we see we're running short on something, just say, for instance, a cutting board. Well, we'll go back to that gentleman and say to him, we need maybe 6 more cutting boards, and he'll start on that. And that will be a little project, so of course you want to give him time to make those things and not expect him to be done within an hour and a half. Things take time, especially when you bring something in. If we're painting something, it needs 24 hours to dry. If we're gluing something, it needs time to dry. Everything needs time. But basically, I think we're doing pretty good, and we hope you will come to visit us and just to say hi and see the wonderful merchandise that our talented men that live in Brethren Village bring into our gift shop. We're looking forward to seeing you all. Have a great day.
I am Gladis Burt. I work at the gift shop. I've been a resident here for 6 years, and I live in townhouse. And I enjoy volunteering in the gift shop. People come into the gift shop and say, what a beautiful place this is. I enjoy helping the people find things that they came in for. When a resident says, do you have such and such, I cannot find it, and I direct them to the place where they will find it. And they are so happy that they we have a product that they want. And that just helps to make my day when I'm able to help the resident. If you are a recent resident or been here for a long time, I recommend that you volunteer. You get to meet people, you work with them on a regular basis, and after a while they become family to you. Brethren Village treats us very well. In the spring, they give us a banquet with delicious food. So come and join us, be a volunteer.
I'm Phil Eisman. I live in Townhouse, and since coming to Brethren Village, I'm doing pretty much what I did before I was in Brethren Village, which is work in my wood shop and interview people and write articles about their lives. Here it's called volunteering, there it was called having fun. Here it's having fun as well. A good group of guys over at the workshop, always ready to be the four hands. We make cabinets for people. Mostly what's fun is repairing stuff. Fixing the chairs, fixing the windows, fixing this, anything that needs to be done. It's a joy. The other thing I volunteer with is something called the BV Journal, which is a hope to get people to know each other better. I interview folks and write up short articles which are published with the daily news. I also publish people's poetry, their meditations, and coming up this next month, we're having a dog scavenger hunt. So this is great fun, and I encourage anybody who's here I encourage you to volunteer no matter where you are. They just have a nice program for it here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caroline Lichendorf. There is nothing like being a volunteer here at Brethren Village. I love every minute of it. It's the highlight of my week. For the past several years, I've had the pleasure to work here in the thrift shop. My partner Jeannie and I work Thursday mornings, and we have a lot of fun. We have people that come in every week. They're frequent flyers. And then we have new clients that come in, and we try to get them settled down and enjoy what we have to offer. We help the new clients trying to find things that they want, and we do our best to accommodate them. We have a variety of items, anywhere from menswear, women's clothing, all sorts of furniture and glassware, jewelry, you name it, we've got it. Kitchenware, I forgot that one. And our prices cannot be beat. We are there to have a good representation to Brethren Village, and please stop in and see us when you can.
Hi, I'm Al Gore. I volunteer in the Fieldcrest store on Wednesday afternoons. The reason I like to volunteer is I like to talk to the people and get to know the people, and it allows me to give back something to Brethren Village.
Hello, I'm Galen Brumball. I am a resident in the townhouse section, and when my wife and I came here, I was really a 24/7 caregiver. But she's died and passed on, and so I've found that I had a lot of new freedom and time. And it was suggested that I look at volunteerism, and I did. And I'm finding it to be a very satisfactory and supportive experience in my life. I'm currently, I volunteer in the train room as an operator and repairing of the trains. I'm also a volunteer cashier at the village center gift shop. And I'm also a volunteer helping out with the audio-visual aids. And so I've found that I've had a lot of opportunities to do things that bring a sense of fulfillment. I feel like I'm adding to the Brethren Village community through the services. And I discovered that while I would like to have done other things as a volunteer, because of my own physical limitations, there has been a place for me. And so I would invite any others who are thinking about volunteerism, please do it. Come, join us, and have a wonderful time with us.